As it is right now, it's a Mario. That's not the voice. You'll have to wait to hear the voice, but we've been working hard at it, and I'm really excited to announce that I'm going to be the voice of that video game that I dreamed about playing as a kid. Dreams come true.
So yesterday during the Nintendo Direct, they announced the cast for the upcoming Super Mario movie. And there's a little bit of controversy around the casting, particularly around Chris Pratt. Yes, I know there's been a voice for Mario for years, but I knew they weren't going to use him. They weren't going to use any of the people who voice the video game characters. I mean, they just weren't going to do that. As much as we, the fans, would like that, that's just not what they're going to do. I'm sure there's going to be a reason for them to have celebrity voices. One is, I mean, let's face it, star power. Nintendo is a Japanese company. They think by having all of these names associated with these characters that that's going to bring asses to seats. When what's going to bring asses to seats is if the movie looks good or not. I mean, Mario has enough power behind him. Mario's up there with like Mickey Mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like Mario is a very iconic character. I don't know if this movie will work. I think Nintendo's closely involved, which could end up being a bad thing. But this movie, I think it'll be much better than the old one that we got that was so bad that it's almost kind of good. I do think that old Super Mario movie is kind of like the Room of video game movies, but I think there will be a reason that all of their voices are different, and they probably will acknowledge that and have something happen that all of their voices change. Like maybe they all come to the real world, which I think is what's going to happen. And when they come over to our world, all of their voices change. That's something that could happen. But I think the best one on here, if you want to just look at it to me, is Charlie Day as Luigi. I think that will actually be a pretty good casting. Chris Pratt, I like Chris Pratt. We'll see what he does. The guy's a really good actor. I'm willing to give it a chance, right? The only one I don't like is Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. I don't like Seth Rogen. I'm not going to hide that. I'm very biased against this guy. I don't like him at all. I think he's a piece of shit. So I don't like seeing him as Donkey Kong. And yeah, but Chris Pratt, I think this is funny for a few reasons. Number one, it's almost like Nintendo doesn't give a shit what weirdos on Twitter have to say about anything. Because if you go to Twitter, and we're going to, people are very, very upset that he's in this. Keep in mind, okay, they try to cancel this man every week, it seems like. And I'm going to tell this story again. There was a day where a plane dropped one of its engines. It had a faulty engine. And these engines are called Pratt something engines. And because the engine had the name Pratt in it, it got Chris Pratt trending. They try to cancel him. They're always trying to cancel this guy for dumb shit. Why? Because he's a white male Christian. And he's probably conservative. But here's the thing. He never comes out and says anything political. He never says anything political. Now, he has said, thank God, and, you know, he loves Jesus and stuff during award speeches, but that's about as much as you'll get out of him as far as a political statement. Other than maybe support the troops, which I don't think is that political. I mean, come on. So, it's just funny to me how they go after this man. So, of course, a lot of people furious that he's voicing Mario. The Reset era is mad about it. You look at this trash, trumper, phobe, F off. Even though, like, he's never come out and said anything. In fact, they always try to go after him because of his church. Like this post right here. Anyway, it'd be cool if Chris Pratt wasn't cast as Mario. Not only for LOL, WTF, what is batshit casting reasons, but also because he's a member of a seemingly anti all these acronyms megachurch that courts famous people in a way that reminds me of Scientology, Tad. Mamma mia. This person comes down to stop this. He's addressed this several times. He's not anti anything. He and his wife have friends in that community. I'm a Christian and I'm pro this group and pro choice. It's too much to write out on Twitter about that, about what the Bible actually is, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not getting into this. But he has addressed it and it doesn't matter. It does not matter. He could come out and like kiss a dude and no one would take that. Like everyone would still go after him because there's never any forgiveness. There's never any look at the truth. These people just want blood. That's it. Blood. They never stop. They never stop. And they're not going to stop until they get his blood. But I just find it funny that, he just keeps getting castings. He keeps getting casted in things and no one seems to care. I love it when people just ignore Twitter, as they should. And Reset Era. Reset Era, not happy. There's 17 pages currently for this post right here. Mario movie releasing holiday 2020. Voice cast revealed. Chris Pratt is Mario. Now, really, this should have just been the post, and they discuss all of it. But instead, it's 17 pages of them bitching about Chris Pratt and the fact that he's a Christian and a man. Here's some more Twitter reactions, by the way. Idiots are mad that Chris Pratt is Mario. Here's this. And then we got this one right here. And then, of course, this guy saying Chris Pratt's Mario. Phobic Mario. Yeah. I mean, come on. There's a lot more. Chris Pratt as Mario. So long, Bowser. Derogatory. And then we've got people doing this, trying to do like they did with the Sonic movie. I don't think that's going to quite work. But, I mean, they do this every day with Chris Pratt. Try to cancel him. I don't think it's going to work. Nintendo's not stupid. I'm pretty sure they watch everything. The fact that they let him be casted means to me that they're just going to ignore salty, whiny weirdos on Twitter. Sorry. Here's another one, bringing in My Hero Academia. My thoughts are with the community who's had to suffer. Minata, My Hero Academia now share their day of visibility with Chris Pratt Mario. Then there's this right here. Catholic Mario reading a Bible. Him being a Christian is a big deal. These people always go after Christians. It's crazy how like things have come full circle and Christians are so they're very, very persecuted again. And that's another reason why they don't like Chris Pratt is because he's a Christian. I'm not making that up. They're always going after him for that. So now Mario is getting pushed into that. And then there's this too. Even though Chris Pratt has never came out and said he's a conservative, I think it's fair to assume he is, to be honest. But that's another reason too. You're not allowed to be a Christian conservative in Hollywood anymore. And if you are, this is what happens. This is what happens. So I do enjoy, this is one thing that I do enjoy about this casting is the salty tears on Twitter that aren't going to stop. And here's my prediction. Every time they make an announcement for this movie, anytime information is released on this movie, anytime a trailer is released for this movie, Twitter's going to melt down. You're going to see Chris Pratt trending and people trying to cancel him. Now, the great thing is, not going to work. And he's going to get to do the role. As far as the casting itself, I do agree. It is kind of strange, but let's be honest. The reason that Nintendo did it is because he's a big star. He has a lot of star power, and they think that it'll help propel the movie. I do agree. The guy who's done the voice for, I think it's probably been 20 years, should have had the chance to do the role. But I think there's probably a reason. Like I said, something's going to happen and it's going to change everybody's voices. I think they'll directly address it. I don't think everyone's going to walk around and have like normal voices right from the gate. I think something's going to happen and it's going to change everybody's voice. So let's just give it a chance. Let's wait for the trailer and see how it goes. And for now, let's just enjoy the tears. Enjoy the tears. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out.